Well then, this is an interesting view. Welcome back, my name is Dreamklub, and I play Minecraft today. Well, you can see down, you can see some of our activities that have been going on. And you can see the sea fortress in all its glory. That's pretty cool, I must say. And over there we have the railroad. Railroad? What am I saying? Railroad. And that's where we are supposed to be going today. I want to start working on the rail system and connect it to some new building sites. But that will be a long-term project, so we will just start to actually try to build a station over there. And it seems a pretty short way, but then you should remember that we are extremely high up. So I was just going to have a little see, you know, how much quartz do we have here? So, you know, we have 21 now, we have none before, I want to point out, I want to know. And we do this with the fortune pick, of course. And here we go. I love the sound of this. Just listen. I know I should be talking, but really, this clinging, it's awesome. It's like you know, one of those chimes you can hang up to just get, yeah, something like that. So, how much did we get from that? Sweet! That's awesome. So we can at least begin with making the first, like, complete block. Boom. Stack of quartz. And let's add on this, just to get rid of some. There we go. Tons of quartz. That's awesome. We also have nighttime coming in. And now things look a bit different when we're down here. So, yeah. That's pretty cool. So, what have I been up to since last time? I've been installing a beacon. I've been working a bit on the castle. Try to put in some more detailing. And I also decided to activate the beacon. We have a beacon here that gives a slight jump boost. There is really not a reason for it right now, because I don't know what I want to do with it. But I probably come up with something, and the jump boost could be pretty fun if you combine it with if you combine it with the slime blocks, we can have like a jump castle in the castle. That could be pretty funny. But that's something we have to look into later. It's nighttime and I want to go to have a light snooze, and then we're going to start moving cobblestone up to the building site of the more permanent railroad. So yeah, let's do this. Whoop! Well guys, so I've set up the stuff around here and got a bed over here, so we don't have to worry too much about day and night time. Yeah, this monstrosity here needs to be, you know, taken down. And I did think exactly what exactly what do I want. Are you coming for me? No, I don't care. I was thinking through what design I wanted, if I would, you know, accept this to be my final design. It's super simple and not very fancy, so to be, but I think we're going to go with this. Oh, well done. First thing I do. I think we're going to go with this because I would like to have this very easy to be replicated and built, and then we're going to like spread this across the world as we expand, set up new settlements and whatever. Yeah, I think we need to have something head over to that place because we have to do something about that building. You integrate it. And I've been thinking about like setting up maybe like a mining area over there, like a mining town possibly. Could be cool, because there are some crevices like this and stuff like this around here that could be cool. But this area right here, I think we're going to convert this entire savanna area here to farmlands of different types, and it's going to be tons of work. Basically, that's the truth. But I was thinking another important thing, in that I would like to have the same block underneath the rails all the way. So I was thinking, well, what do we want? Do we want gravel? No, that gravel falls if I break any block underneath, and that's just obnoxious. And it's not all, all that cool. And then I was thinking, well, it could be cool if something that breaks against the stone, but it should still be like stone. So I did harvest a bunch of these stone slabs from the building over there, and I figured that could be a really cool, feature. So we're going to have a little look at that. We're also going to grab some of the cobblestone, and we are going to start bringing down the old railway and build a new one. You also have to keep track of this place, because I don't want to light it up. It's pretty fun to have the mobs around there. They're kind of there to entertain me. Makes very little sense, but that's how I feel about it. I mean, it's kind of... The mobs can sometimes be really, really annoying, Everything about them is just blah. But they are making things less linear, and it becomes kind of interesting to keep building and do stuff when it's not, the same every day. Let's see how this turns out. So we're using this. Boom. And we put the rails. Let's put them there right now. I don't need that food. I have carrots. It's fine. How do we like it? I do like it. It makes it feel a little too clean almost, but I do like it. I want it. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to go with this. It's going to be the way we make this happen. So boom, boom, boom. I know some people get nuts about the being like space down there, but I see that as some kind of ventilation system, so it's all fine. That's my way of getting away with that feeling of misplaced block syndrome. Oops. You have to put that there. There we go. Jesus. I had a small moment of lag there. I know why, actually. I have expanded the amount of chunks that needs loading, and I haven't been over here that much. I'm probably still loading mountains in the background. That's probably what happens. Yeah. So, how far do we want this? We have 2 right here, and then there should be 1 here, I guess. So we have 2. I guess we need smooth stone there. I don't actually have any smooth stone with me, but we can always go and mine some, so that make, that's an issue we can solve pretty easily. Yeah, we do that. And if you see the house on top of that hill, I mean, the cool thing about extending the amount of chunks that's loaded is that I see so much more. So that's cool. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could crank it up all the way without it freaking out on me, but it would just kill my frames. Okay, yeah, it kills the frames, so risk to crash right now, actually. So let's not do that. Oh wait, I reduced the render distance. That's not what I wanted. Let's crank it up and see what happens. If we break, we break. Oh yeah, it's loading very slowly right now. I see my frames drop like crazy. They just like load the entire world. Ah! Okay, we're going to not do that because I know what happens. So after ruthlessly abused the amount of chunks I could load, We are back. I did run off and just grabbed some smooth stone because, you know, mining smooth stone is not all that cool. Hi chicken, I can't pick up the egg because I have full inventory. I forgot about that. We are supposed to have it like, I think we keep this around this, don't we? But that looks stupid. That's not going to happen. No. That's not what we are going to do. We are dropping that back there. I mean, if we're going to have like smooth stone, it's going to have to be there, right? And it's going to have to be up there. Yeah, I think that's right. We're going to do that. That's going to be the thing we're going to do. So, yeah, it's actually fun. I was talking slightly before we crashed that some people have a really hard time with accepting that there are air underneath half slabs like there. I mean, they should know how their house that they're in right now is built. There's so many hidden air spaces around, and I'm pretty sure they would get terrified of thinking about that. So that's not something that I will say that you should think more about, because obviously if you're like that, you're going to start thinking, oh my god, my house is completely wrecked. But it's not, it's completely meant to be like that, and that's because you don't have to cover everything, like every inch of a construction to make it strong and solid. You normally just need to make, oh, I messed that up, but was that there before? I think that was there before. Yeah, it was. There we go, boom. There we go, boom. Nighttime is coming, we cannot have that. So I'm going to do most of the building off camera again, but I just figured we could talk a bit. And the reason why I do that much off camera is that that's just the way I do stuff. It takes a bit of a time. But yeah, a house is filled with this empty, like, air pockets and stuff to be able to get wires forward and stuff like that. And, I mean, if we're going to talk realism here, because that's almost, you know, like being slightly insane talking realism in this game, because, you know, very easy thing to say, it's that, you know, there are no realism in Minecraft. That's just how it is. But if we were going to talk realism, where do you find a solid material that gives away an electricity boost? You don't. I mean, that's not happening. So the thing that I like to like role play thing about the whole underneath here is that we have an electric grid going that powers the rails. So that's like the role play in-game way of thinking about this for me, because part of me need to role play it a little bit for myself, just because, you know, in a game, that's what you want to do, right? You want to get into the game. You want to be part of the game. Yeah, if you could just have a cow, that cow sound somehow going, you would have like, instead and put into like a steam pipe that made something like that. That would be so cool. And there are some stuff that I really would love to have in this game that, you know, I will never see. And slightly sad, you know, but that's just the truth, and I should just accept it. But it would be so cool if there were more things that made like one static sound that you could like sort of harvest into buildings to create your themes. That would be so cool. So yeah, well, I just think we should set up a new pillar over here, and after that I'm going to just wreck down this dirt passage. Make a decision. How many blocks apart? Should I decide to make it right here? In that case, that's going to be the measurement we're going to go by from now on. I think I will. We don't want too many pillars to hold up this thing. Even if it's pretty solid stone, that should also make it pretty strong and self-bearing. So yeah. Yeah, I hope that. We want solid stone. there. Plunk it in right there. Noises. So this should be my pillar then. Boom. And of course we land on something like this, and this looks not very appetizing. So I think we're going to do that, and instead of adapting our pillar, we're going to adapt the ground underneath it and just add some dirt into that area. I think that's what we're going to do. But fine, we have reached this far. I'm just going to go full steam at it, just tear down the old one, and then we should be right back. Hello guys. So, okay. So guys, welcome back. I just wanted to climb this mountain before we go and check out the updated railway. Mainly because what did I miss? Oh, I have to go one more up, right? Yeah, I think so. There's the ladder. Now I just think that it's actually coming along much better than I expected. I'm not going to say that I'm like the most... Look at this. This is so much cooler than it was before, and so much cleaner, and I like the look of this area. And if we would add like farm fields and some animal pens and some houses and stuff, this would look really cool actually. And I've been thinking of like adding like a crane or something on top of this and make this to be some kind of stone quarry maybe to support the building of the castle. I think that could be really cool actually. And yeah. I've added some struts for the bridge as well because it looked kind of meh before. Bye son, you're going down, eh? I guess we take a small snooze. Whee! Before we go and, you know, go with the railroad, because we don't want to run into any mobs. It would be a bad call. I think that would be a bad call. So it's not quick snooze, and then we get back on track. And we're up in the morning. We eat our carrot breakfast because, you know, vegetarian diet is good sometimes. And then we go on the rolling coaster. This is not roller coaster, on the train track. And I need to fix the connection here, right? Because that didn't work as I wanted. But I really think this is good. And if you didn't know, if you put the rails diagonally, like I have done here, you like save the energy from when you actually had a straight track. And that means that you don't need power rails. So I have this long area without any power rails. Now gold is not an issue, so I can actually make tons of power rails if I want to. But it's always nice to be able to make a little, you know, save some little bits of it. And this actually looks pretty cool. And I'm just imagining right now when the castle is like complete and it goes all the way up there. Stuff like that, and you just have these trains going around the area. I think that would be really awesome. That's my feel. I think it would be great. Well, don't do that. Okay, boom. So if we get all the way up here, that's fine. Now, this is where we originally kidnapped the... there's a village on the other side of that hill too. And we kidnapped the villagers. Well, not many. We actually kidnapped just 4, I think. But the rest have died from zombies and infestations and stuff. I'm considering to actually try to rebuild this village, then try to repopulate it. I mean, we have plenty of villagers back in our castle town now. So getting 2 over here to start repopulating would not be too complicated actually. But that's plenty of work because it looks like crap. The problem with amplified terrain and villages is basically well, it just rips the village apart. That's the only way I can describe it. Hi, rabbit. You want a carrot? Hi, yeah, well, here you go. Yeah, don't follow me any longer. I just remember that I probably should remove the carrots. But yeah, as you can see, like, the farms are just elevated like crazy. And it doesn't look very good. It's not aesthetically pleasing, but it's really cool on the other hand to have the houses on different levels like this. That's really cool. So building like bridges and roads and stuff, it could actually be a pretty cool thing. So I think that we may be going to expand this village here and try to make it livable, and then we're going to try to get villagers back. But the thing is that we need to figure out how to keep the zombies away from them. Maybe we're going to be forced to put a little like wall action around them. But with all this mountain around, it's not easy. So that's what, yeah, it's a meh feeling. On the other hand, if it just looks cool, maybe we survive without the villagers. I don't know. But it's cool to be around here anyway. So the idea of start building some farms out here and some barns and stables, I'm kind of intrigued for that. I think that would be cool. But I'm going to round up the episode right now. It might have been plenty of talk and not too much action going on. But it's kind of set up for the next episode. Because next episode, I want to get more of the castle done. I haven't focused on the castle in a bit because basically it's sort of annoying to do all the work since it's such a huge building. But I want to work on this side to get a little more permanent feel to this area, and also start working on some castle gardens and park areas up on this hill over there. So yeah, that's the plan for next episode, and that will maybe take 1 or 2 episodes. I'm not sure, but I want to get more of the castle done now. It's been a while. And then we are probably going to return to this area and start working on the farmlands. Now, if you have any cool ideas, like, oh god, but if I look down, if you look up here, look at these things, I look down, you see it more clearly. I kind of want to build a sky fortress, like towers and bridges and stuff suspended in the air over there. I've been looking at that area for quite some time, and it would look amazing. So I want to do that, but that's a later problem. This area is going to be sort of next up, and then we are hopefully going to get this thing working over there, the ocean monument, because I've cleared it out now and it's all open. Now I just need to start figuring out how to build a farm out of it, and then we're going to have plenty of building blocks because those are pretty cool. And when we are this far, I hope that 1.9 is out and stable, and that I can switch over and we can go and kill the dragon again. So that's the future plans for this series right now. I hope you have enjoyed. My name is Dreamklub, I have a lever, and I am jumping off! Ah!